Hey guys, this is Coop from GARAGEGYMREVIEWS.com, and today the bar I have for you to review is the Vulcan Absolute Power Bar version 2. This is one of the strongest barbells currently on the market. It's made for powerlifting, squat, deadlift, and bench, and I'm going to tell you all the details that you need to know. So Vulcan Strength has been making equipment for quite a while, and they make a lot of good equipment, and this is their answer to the Rogue Ohio Power Bar. The Rogue Ohio Power Bar is one of the most popular bars that's out there. This is within a similar price point. It does have a higher tensile strength steel. It's got a different knurl. It's got, different features all over because it's made in a different factory. But this is their answer to that bar. There's a couple other bars that compete in that category. Bars like the American Barbell Cerakote Mammoth Power Bar, as well as the French Sport Power Bar. But I would say that this is one of the best power bar that's available, especially for the price. One of the biggest features about the Vulcan Absolute Power Bar is the tensile strength of the shaft. Okay, this is one of the highest tensile strength steels that's used on any barbell other than the Kabuki Power Bar. It's got a 221,000 tensile strength steel shaft. Compared to, say, Rogue's is around 205, I believe it is. I think it's 205. The stainless steel version is 200, and then the Kabuki Power Bar is actually 250. Okay, so other than the Kabuki Power Bar, which is really in a different category because it's a lot more expensive, this is the strongest power bar you can buy. Now, does that mean it's stiffer? It's a little bit stiffer, but I don't find it to be too awful in, say, the deadlift or things like that. But it's definitely going to be a stiffer bar than what you're used to if you're used to using a general training bar. Now, one of the best features of the bar is actually the knurling. Too often companies make the knurling way too passive. For example, the American Barbell Mammoth Bar. The bar itself is great, but the knurling is way too passive for a power bar. In a power bar, you want the knurling to really grip in and drive into your calluses on pulling, pressing, everything like that. It matters. And that's one thing that I really like about this bar. Now, I don't like the knurling as much as the Ohio Power Bar. In fact, I'd say that the knurling on the Ohio Power Bar is my personal favorite. I actually like it better than the Kabuki Bar. But in terms of ranking, I would say the Ohio Power Bar, the Kabuki Strength Power Bar, and then this one. This is an awesome knurl. It's very aggressive, but not overly so like a Texas Power Bar that's going to rip your hands. In addition, it has a center knurl. Now, one thing that I do prefer about this bar over the Ohio Power Bar is they actually made the center knurl more passive. I don't think you need a super aggressive center knurl like the Ohio Power Bar does. I like that it's passive. It doesn't, absolutely like grind into your shoulders or your back, but it's enough there that it's going to add some sticky for your shirt to stay on. Now, it does have all the standard specs, including IPF knurl mark rings, 4-inch center knurl, 29 millimeters, and it also includes a black zinc coating. Now, black zinc is definitely not my favorite. In fact, it's one of my least favorite because what happens is it ends up, like basically wearing off and looking like crap pretty quickly, okay? Now, if you don't want to pay extra for, say, their stainless steel version, that's going to be great for corrosion resistance and things like that in a garage gym, then this is really your only option. But for most people, I would suggest spending a little bit more. You don't need a ton of barbells. Just, get 1 to 3 good barbells and spend the money on them. So this coating, it's going to do fine in the short term, but I'm telling you, it's not going to last long. It's going to end up looking like crap. Now, one feature about this bar that kind of stands out from some other that you may have seen is actually the rib pattern on the sleeves. The sleeves actually have a deep rib pattern where most bars, just have this like light to keep the bars on. This one actually has a deep one, and so does the French Sport Power Bar. Very similar sleeve, if not the same sleeve. Okay, so when you put on the bar, it gives a nice noise, letting you know that you're about to lift a bunch of heavy weight.
Oh my gosh, I am massive. I am massive. I am so massive. Oh my gosh.
But also it's just nice because it keeps the bar on and keeps the sleeve in contact, or keeps the collar in contact with the sleeve. Finally, Vulcan offers a lifetime warranty against bending, breaking. It's excellent. That's kind of the standard that's being offered right now. Rogue offers the exact same warranty. Is Vulcan gonna stand up to the warranty the same Rogue will? Well, I don't know, time will tell, okay? I have no idea, I've never used Vulcan's warranty system. I have used Rogue system, and I know it's excellent, but they're offering it, so I'd take it for what it's worth. Also, their end caps are excellent. Most of these barbells, they don't have the end cap like this one does, okay? It's actually a higher end, something similar that's used in, say, Eleiko's power bar. But that said, one big detractor on this bar is that on the end cap it says void if removed, warranty void if removed. So if you remove the end cap on this, the warranty is void. Okay, so if you want to clean your bar, or if you have something obstructing, which this one does, and I'll tell you about that in a second, but if you have something obstructing and you want to fix it, if you remove that end cap, the warranty is completely void. That's something that I completely disagree with, and I wish Vulcan would change their stance on that. Like I said, there's something that's actually obstructing the spin on this. I actually contacted Vulcan. They sent us this for a review. I contacted them because actually one of the sleeves is actually not spinning fully. There's like something that's obstructing it and keeping it from spinning fully. I don't know if it's a metal shaving or what. I contacted them. You know, I give these companies opportunity if there's something that's out of the ordinary to see like what they're gonna do. They told me that that's just a normal part of the process, that, you know, a power bar doesn't really need a lot of spin and it should work itself out over time. Well, I've had this for about a month and a half. I've used it quite a bit and it still has the same issue, okay? So I'm not a big, you know, I think it's important that, you know, I'm clear with you guys. Not a big fan of that, the way you deal with things, but other than that, if that wasn't there, if that spin problem wasn't there, this is one of the best power bars available. Here's my rankings. Rogue Ohio power bar, Kabuki strength power bar, then this one. This is an awesome bar. I really like it. I love the knurl. I'd love to get the stainless steel version because it's going to be even better, especially for you home gym owners. But I would definitely suggest this at around, I think it's around $330 or so, which is, you know, a little bit more expensive than what Rogue's offering, but it's an awesome bar. This has been Coop from GarageGymReviews.com. We'll see you next time.